Senator, you can say hello to Julian Barron from Sinclair.
Hey, Julian, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Senator Justice. Congratulations. How are you?
I'm great, sir. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks for taking some time for me today. Just want to right off the bat get your reaction to being in Congress, being a senator, and what you hope to accomplish for the people of West Virginia.
Well, Julian, first of all, it's a big honor. I mean, there's no question about that and everything. The swearing-in ceremony was really special to me because my whole family came, 4 grandkids, and my son and daughter and wife, Kathy, and it was really special day for me. You know, Julian, I'm a through and through patriot, and that's the only reason I'm here. I don't want a thing in the world for me. I never have as a governor and the great state of West Virginia, and I absolutely will be exactly the same here. You know, I'm a plain-spoken guy. I'm really hung up on telling the truth. I've challenged the media over and over by just saying just simply this: find something that knowingly I've told you is not true, and they can't do it because I'm not going to do that. Now, I make mistakes just like everybody does and everything, but I'll absolutely stand by honor and truth and reason and logic and everything. I think this nation really, you know, almost cries out for just that. But I hope I'm able to bring, you know, a few new ideas, a new voice, and I really believe with all in me that no one in the state of West Virginia will ever think that I'm not here to help them in every possible way I possibly can, and I'll do that till I die.
Well, Senator Justice, I know there's a lot of folks in West Virginia who appreciate that sentiment a lot. You are coming into a term with Republican control, as you know, of not only the House and the Senate, but also of the White House. Talk to me a little bit about some of your legislative priorities that West Virginia should expect to hear about over the coming months.
Well, I don't know how to say this other than just simply just this. There is nothing, I don't care what we do, there is nothing more important than energy in this country today. There's nothing more important than energy in all the world today. So with all that being said, you know, there's so many different things that energy cures. It cures inflation. It gives us security. It absolutely is currently fueling the Russian war in Ukraine. You know, absolutely in every single way, we've got to have an energy policy. And West Virginia has always been an energy leader like you can't imagine. We've embraced now all the alternatives, as well as we know we cannot forget our fossil fuels. Our fossil fuels are so important it's off the chart today. There may be a day, decades away, to where our fossil fuels would fade away, but not today. Not unless we want China to rule the day or India to rule the day. Absolutely not if we don't want to be exposed to the fact that, you know, just maybe, who knows who's going to get together? Is it going to be North Korea, Russia, China, and Iran? Who's it going to be? The United States of America, West Virginia, a leader, but the United States of America needs to be the biggest energy footprint in the entire world, and we can be that. There's so many different things that we've got, challenges we've got, whether it be the border or crime or men in the girls' dressing rooms or whatever it may be. We have got to take them all on, and I absolutely want you to know that I am a real friend of the Trump family and have been that way forever. I think Donald Trump absolutely knows that he's got someone here that is really special to him as they are to me. And so, you know, I've had the opportunity to hunt and fish with Don Jr., and I've been all over the place with Eric and so many others. And it's just a family of workers that absolutely means so much to me and so much to this nation, especially at this time. So I think we're going to be able to get a whole bunch of stuff done. I wouldn't be here for any other reason. And believe me, B, I don't blow smoke at anybody and don't have time to waste my time on nothing.
Well, Senator Justice, I want to ask you just 2 questions about the things that you mentioned. Obviously, you know that the House passed a bill to make sure that only biological females are partaking in girls' sports at the academic level. Tell me, when that legislation comes in front of you in the Senate, how do you plan to vote?
I'll vote for it 1,000%. You know, I've been a coach all my life. For crying out loud, I'm coaching a girls basketball team right now. I mean, you know, I see it. I see all the, you know, we work so hard in this nation to absolutely have an opportunity where our girls, our young ladies, having a chance, you know, to compete and do all the things that the men and the boys were being able to do. You know, this is totally unfair. It's ridiculous in my book.
Ask you about energy because, of course, you mentioned, and it's true, obviously a huge priority. What's your temperature on investing in nuclear energy? Do you see that as a path that the United States should focus on?
Listen, it is really simple with me. You know, we need to have an approach of an all-in approach, whether it be nuclear or whatever it may be. You know, whether we need to be all in. We need to be on clean coal technology. We need to be on exporting more gas. We need to absolutely be in an all-in position. America, listen, you've got to listen to me just on this just 1 second. I'm a business guy. I'm not a politician. I've never seen a business situation, a problem, where you can cut your way out of that problem entirely. Now, we want to manage waste, and we want to be able to mind the store properly. But you got to grow revenue. And really right underneath us is the absolute answer to everything. Energy. If we don't really watch what we're doing a year and a half from today with the grid and with the demand for electricity in this country, we'll absolutely be in a really compromising position to where we'll almost have to choose between cold and hot for our homes and expanding manufacturing with our industry and good paying jobs. Well, we don't need to be in that situation in America. And with all that being said, all the different problems all across the globe, America needs to be the leader in energy, and we don't even have an energy strategy today. So with all that in me, I'm a real believer, had many conversations with President Trump. He's all in. I think energy will absolutely be his focus in every way. It is the single answer, period.